Hey guys, I'm gonna be teaching you how to do the GTA Infinite.
How
Grindset
to
today.
siphon
Hopefully you can get
gasoline.
in before this one's patched. It's a bit of a risky process, but if you pull it off, you can do it a couple times, and it'll really help you out. All right, so the main materials you're gonna need for this are a hose, and depending on your situation, a ski mask. Alright, so ideally you're going to want to find a car built before 1995. That way the gas tank won't have a little filter protector over it, and you won't need to push the hose through the filter.
Breaking the car.
And for the sake of ease, I will be using 2 buckets instead of an actual car. So ideally your gasoline is gonna not be filled with hair and goop and paint like this one, because you're gonna have to be sucking this out of a hose, and I would suggest using the side that's not metal and also full of goop, because that's just kind of gross. Okay, so if you have a really airtight hose, you can start the process by holding on to one end of the hose and maintain the pressure inside the hose, and put the other end into the gas tank. And after you do this, you want this end to be lower than the gas tank. That way, when you release the pressure, this is not an airtight hose. It might be kind of gross, but you just want to do it. Now, I waterboarded myself a little bit there, but that's okay, because we have gasoline flowing. Now it's time to wait for
Petrol
to flow in. Alright guys, so I was looking at my gasoline, and it seems like we have a little surprise, which I made a new friend. So hopefully that wasn't in my mouth, but as you can see, the gasoline is now completely from the bucket into the thing, the other bucket, and that's a success. So the reason this works is because liquids are fundamentally sticky substances, which it might not seem like it, but the way the atoms are structured, the water just kind of links to each other, and so when some of the water starts spewing out of the hose, the water behind it stays stuck to the water in front of it, and as the pressure the pressure is just maintained by gravity and water's ability to be sticky. It's called something. I'll look it up right now. It's called Bernoulli's principle, and it's not just applied to water, but all liquids. and it differs depending on the properties of the liquid, but yeah, that's why you can siphon gasoline and get infinite money.
Petrol.